These days, his company grounds are so large he needs a car to get around. And Klaus Eisert is still expanding the family business. This is a new production building for Phoenix Contact. The 75-year-old lives for his company, and he's proud of its sales figures.
Ja, wir werden dieses Jahr, so wie es aussieht,
the way things are going, it looks like we'll break through the billion barrier this year. We'll be just above it.
wir werden etwas drüber kommen. Wir haben
Our growth rate is at around 14 to 15%. We'd already reached that last year and the year before. But now things are going even better than expected.
Es ist also eigentlich über Erwarten gut gelaufen.
Eisert is continuing to invest in this location. And he has good reason to do so. He makes 80% of his profits here in Germany with a niche product: electric terminals.
Unsere Produkte sind eigentlich grundsätzlich.
Our products are always inside a switch cabinet. Normal people would hardly recognize our appliances unless there's a disc that you can actually see. Normally, there's a steel wall with a high voltage warning on it.
The appliances are used wherever there is electricity. For example, in Chinese power stations, U.S. mechanical engineering plants, and German car factories.
I thought we'd reach the end of electric terminal research one day, but I was wrong. Time and time again, I've seen how it keeps on going and becomes more and more complex.
Some 100 people work in the product development department alone. Eisert is a qualified electrical engineer, and he's always deeply involved in everything that's going on in his company. Ursula Lampmann was one of the first staff members back in the 1930s. Now, together with the Eisert family, she owns the company.
Frau Lampmann was head of the business sector under the company founder Hugo Knumann in Essen. She was responsible for the finances, the personnel, sales, office duties.
Yes, but back then there were only 50 of us, not 3,000. I should mention that.
We were a small company. We were bombed out in Essen, so we moved to the country.
Back then, the small town of Blomberg in eastern Westphalia had very little industry. Now Eisert is the biggest employer and taxpayer in the region. He sees it as a big responsibility.
The region has never been blessed with great wealth, so people always had to work hard. They're keen to learn. They like to work hard. They all own property. They all work hard to buy a house. They keep their gardens and houses tidy. This is a great area.
Klaus Eisert's father ran Phoenix Contact before him. He isn't considering retirement anytime soon. A family lunch. Which of his children, grandchildren, or nephews and nieces will take over the company? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I don't know. No idea.
I don't know either.
And how about you?
I don't know either.
Eisert doesn't want to pressure any of them, so for the time being a team of managers will run the company, but it will still remain in the Eisert family's hands.